Hi everyone, my name is Raven. Welcome to another video. Today I will be going over all of my Stephen King mass market paperback books. So let's get into it. Anyways, like I said, I'm going over all my Stephen King mass market paperbacks, and I have like 2 stacks here, and I got like a stack and a half over here to the table, so some of them are copies or like ones I already have, but whatever. Let's get into it. Okay, first one I got at Walmart, and it is Eyes of the Dragon. And I was reading it, right? I was getting really into it, and then like it like broke, so I either have to tape it up or I just have to get a new one. I'm kind of sad about it. It's okay, can't do nothing about it right now. But if you ask me if I have the receipt, no, I don't have the receipt, because by the time I got to it, I probably couldn't return it anyway. So anyway, the next one I have was gifted to me by a coworker of mine. It is called Lazy Story, and this is not your typical mass market paperback. It's more longer, but I think it's still called a mass market paperback, but that's what I'm calling it. So this is this one, and the next one is actually a mass market hardback, and this was also gifted to me by a coworker, and that is Skeleton Crew. There's a bunch of short stories. This one actually looked to be it's actually a library book, so this is great. A few of those. So great. I have no idea what this is about, by the way. I think I'll read you some of the mist is in here, the monkey. I know the mist is one that people talk about a lot. You know, see, and big wheels, cool. Oh, isn't the Lawnmower Man somewhere here? The Lawnmower Man is in one of these, I believe, if I'm like not mistaken. I don't remember though. And the next one I have is Rose Matter. I haven't read this one yet. I planned on reading it right after I read the other 2 books. Oh god, what was it? Dolores Claiborne and Gerald's Game. I planned on reading this since it's kind of like the same thing. They're kind of like in the same vein of told through a women's point of view, but I never did. So I do plan on reading this at some point, but right now I'm stuck on my Cassandra Clare thing, so I might do a reading blog on it. And the next one, next 2 were the same thing. One I bought off Thrift Books, and the other one was gifted to me by a coworker, and that is Full Dark and Stars. This is the one I bought off Thrift Books. And the majority of these I did get off Thrift Books because they tend to be cheaper, and you can get them for like $4 each. And if you go over like what, $20 or something like that, if you go over like a certain amount, you can just get free shipping. And I tend to get like 5 Stephen King books for $20. You can't beat that. So, and the other one I got is actually from Walmart, and it's Stephen King's Colorado Kid. Next one after this one is Desperation, which I got off of Thrift Books again. See, this one has this really cool illustration in the beginning, which is really cool. So, and another one, a Thrift Books read, is Roadward. I think this one was supposed to be like a short story, I think, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it was supposed to be a short story one, and then they ended up separating it, I think. Not 100% sure. Next one after that is The Drawing of Three. Now this one I believe was gifted to me by my coworker. This one I think is the third book to. No, this is the second book to Dark Tower. So I think I may have gotten this one because she gave me the first one, and then I got the third one by accident thinking this was the second one. So I got at least the first 3. The next one is Revival. I got this one off Thrift Books as well, and it's one of the weird ones where it's more wider, it's more taller. It's like, you know what I mean? So Now I don't know. I have no idea what this one's about, but I know it's the same theme as Desperation and oh my gosh, there's another one. There's Desperation, and then there's something I can't remember, but they're kind of the same thing. Now I gotta get the second. This is the stack and a half ready. Yeah. See what I'll do with this. Okay. Now where's that other one? So I'd rather get that. If you hear a boom, that's me. Okay, we're good. Okay, now I have 2 copies of this one because it was gifted to me by a friend several years ago, and my mom just so happened to get me the same one for Christmas. They both got me the same book for Christmas, and I didn't know. Carrie. Yep, I think that's... I got actually 2 versions of another one, but that's okay. We'll get to that one in a minute. I got Gerald's Game, which I read and I absolutely adored. It was really good. Besides the ending. The ending was a little... The ending threw me off just like a hair. Because it was it could have been... I guess everyone says this about Stephen King, but it could have been better without the ending. But what are you going to do? You can't do nothing about it. So, this one. And then Dolores Claiborne, which is along the same vein as Gerald's Game, which is told by a woman's point of view. This one I actually thoroughly enjoyed. I think I finished this in one day. No, I think I started it one day. I started it, it got 100 pages in, and then I just decided to finish it the next day because it was so good. It was so good. Especially the way it was narrated and everything. I think I did even a review on this, but really good. And the next one that we all know my opinions on. The Tommyknockers. Now I have a hardback, no, a paperback. It's actually a regular size paperback version of this that I got for my birthday. And then my coworker of mine actually gifted this one to me because she was just getting rid of a whole bunch of her Stephen Kings that she doesn't read anymore, and she gifted this one to me. So now let's get into the other stack, if you will. Make sure there's no copies of the same thing. I hope not. Well, anyway, there's just technically 2 of them. Hang on. Now I got Cell. This is one I got from Walmart as well. This is one of the weird ones that are more taller, and it's less bigger, wider. It's smaller width and bigger height. That's the word I want to say. Cell. And I'm not sure about what this one's about, but because right now I'm actually trying to collect all of his books. Every single one of them. So that's what I want to do. So that's why I don't really know much about this. I just want to collect all his books. So there's this one. And then I have Everything's Eventual. This one has apparently there's this 1408 that actually is it's a short. It's actually a movie, which I feel like I should know. I feel like I know that, but I don't know. There's 14 short stories, and there is The Man in the Black Suit. I think I've heard of that one. And The Death of Jack Hamilton, no, I don't. Yeah, 1408. I feel like I've seen it, the movie, the look of the movie, I think. But I don't know. It's just a feeling, a vague feeling. And now I actually have 2 versions of these, and they're both mass market paperbacks. And the one is Sam's Lot. This is the one I got for myself, I believe. Yes, I think I got this one for myself, and I loved it. I read it. It's a really slow burn, but it's really focused on the character development, which I love because it makes you attached. It makes you feel like, oh my god, something bad's gonna happen to this character, and I can't do nothing about it. And then the other version of this book is this one. This one is gifted to me by my coworker, and then I like this version, so I'm gonna keep it anyway. I just like how old it looks. I like the look of older books, especially when the mass market paperbacks. They always smell good too. I don't know. Oh geez, don't fall. They sliding everywhere. And I got The Dark Tower, the first one. Now this one was the one that was gifted to me by my coworker, and this is what made me get the third one by mistake, and then get the second one afterwards. So Gunslinger. Maybe I'll start reading that one. I'm trying to commit to reading, like, if I start a series, like, read the first one before I get the whole thing. But then for me, it doesn't really make sense because I'm actually going to get all of Stephen King's books. So then the next one is From Abuse Gate. Now I got this one off Thrift Books. It was like $4 or something, which was great. And it has like this really cool thing in the beginning, like boop, boop. It's really cool. I think this one's also about about like a car or something. I don't know. Now I'm gonna get my last few. I'm gonna save these two for last. That's what I'm gonna do. And the next one I got is actually Firestarter. Now my sister actually had this book, and well, I stole it. Okay, I stole it from her. So because apparently it was our dad's. It even says her name in it. I shan't tell you what her name is, but yeah. Someone marked off like the Cujo Carrie, the Shining that they wanted to get or they got. I don't know, but I stole it from her. If she sees this, you're not getting it back. I actually have a regular version of this book too. It's the regular paperback version that I got. That I actually got for my birthday, I think, or Christmas, something like that. So there's the stolen book I got. I have a habit of doing that. And Night Shift, which I got for myself because I watched a booktuber read it. Who was it? I think it was Gabby. Her name is Gabby, but I can't think of what her YouTube channel is called. But I saw her read it and I liked it, and I was like, no, I'm getting it. Now, have I read anything of it? No, but I will. And I know Jerusalem's Lot is like the prequel to Salem's Lot and all that stuff. And I know there's no, which one is it? Trucks. Trucks is actually it was made into a movie called Maximum Overdrive, and a little fun story about that. My sister, when we would watch it when we were like little, like 7 or 8, and she was what, 10? She's like 4 years older than me, 3, 4 years older than me, so she would call it maximum exposures. So anytime I say maximum overdrive, I literally have to make a conscious effort in saying maximum overdrive, not maximum exposures. I don't know why, but it made sure that we were scared of vacuums and stuff in actual trucks, which sucks because we used to live out in like in a country like area. You know, it wasn't full out in the country, but it kind of was. And like a lot of 18-year-olds would pass by our house and stuff because it was just so, yeah. It didn't help that somewhere like back in the backyard that we had a whole bunch of woods and stuff, so we had to go play out in the woods and everything, and then we would go like really deep in there, and then there was like this kind of like junkyard kind of thing. I mean, we called it the junkyard. It really wasn't a junkyard, let's be honest, because we were little, so we don't remember. But there was of course like the 18-wheeler, like the backs of them, the trailer itself back there, so yeah, that didn't help either. But anyway, there's that one, and then what else? Where's the Lawnmower Man? There, this is the one that has the Lawnmower Man. Now, I've never seen this movie like ever, right? But I remember like, I love you too, Piney. Piney's up there like just wigging his booty off. It's cute. Anyway, I remember we'd watch like, I don't know what movie it was, but it was like we'd watch the movie. We started, and like, you know, the commercials and stuff, like the previews, and one of the previews was the Lawnmower Man. Like, I remember like specifically that there was a movie called The Lawnmower Man. I don't know what the fuck he did, but he was a lawnmower man, I guess. But this is the one that maybe I'll finally read and actually know what the Lawnmower Man is. And Children on the Corner is in this one too, so I can actually read that one and know what the Children on the Corner is, because I remember seeing it when I was little, but not really specifically what it was about. But it made my sister scared of cornfields, and also didn't help that we also had a cornfield in front of our house. Like, it'd be like our house right here, and then our driveway, then the road, and then a cornfield, like miles and miles of cornfield, right? I'm making it sound like Stephen King terrorized our house, but he really didn't. It was just like the little stuff like that. But anyway, now I got 2 versions of this book. This is The Shining, technically the very first book that I read, and I absolutely loved it. I just love the way he writes Danny. I'll never stop talking about how he writes Danny. Like, I need to reread this because I have it on audiobook too, so I can see how it's narrated and how I can get maybe better experience out of it. Because I always love getting better experience out of reading books if I can get that, especially if it has like sound effects, because I love that. And the other version I got the hotter editions. Love it. Look. Literally, it's my first hotter edition of Stephen King. I think I got this off Thrift Books, I think. No, I forget where I got it from, but I got it from somewhere, but yes. So gorgeous. And I'm like so excited. Like I just love it. I was so proud of it when it came in. I was so excited. Anyways, I think that is all of the Stephen King mass market paperback books that I have for you today. And I think I'll do another one about just my Stephen King books as a whole. And maybe do like a Stephen King bookshelf tour, maybe just like what I got on the shelves. So if you'd like to see that, let me know. That would be great. Like, comment, and subscribe, because if you like and comment and all that stuff, I will get more exposure to the channel and all that stuff, and that'd be great. So like, comment, interact with me, because I want to interact with you guys. So I hope you guys are having a lovely morning, day, evening, night, wherever you guys are out in the world, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!